Warning, mature content ahead. You are now entering the Atomic Nerd Alert. Hey guys, what is up? It is a brand new episode of the Atomic Nerd Alert. I am your host, the king/queen of all Dorkosaurs, Jordan. And the ever-elusive Chris is out right now because it's her birthday, so share her some love, love. Happy birthday, weirdo and elusive lady. So I'm here with the ever-weirdo, Holly.
Hey guys, it is so great to be back again.
So Holly is going to be the permanent stand-in whenever Chris is out of town doing her day job sort of thing, because she works for a high-demand photo editing person. So, Christy, we're looking at you.
Yes.
Anyhoodle. So this episode, we have a little rant gonna go on. You know, there's those times when you're just wanting to kick back. You fire up your PlayStation or your Xbox and you just want to kill some zombies, you know. Just take out a bunch of them or go on and have a nice little fun time of running around and slaying your enemies as your team takes that hill. They take checkpoint Alpha, checkpoint Charley. And then there's some motherfucker talking like this and how your mother should go suck her fucking cunt and shit. No! If you haven't already guessed, this one is going to be our worst ever experiences as online gamers. Christy,
so bad.
She doesn't do online gaming that much. She likes her single player because of these issues themselves.
Yeah, I agree.
If you are one of these people, please reevaluate what you're doing. You may be thinking that you're trolling, but you're really coming off like a dick.
Oh my gosh, especially these little brats.
Oh my god, yes.
I'm sorry, yes, I would love to be a mom, but some of these kids, oh my god, if I was their mother, they would have the Xbox or the PlayStation taken away for 3 months because of the way that they're talking.
Oh yeah, talking about stabbing people in the neck and wanting to choke their dong down this gay faggot's asshole and such. Yeah.
Just all this derogatory stuff, and they're 12, 13.
Right? Oh, the cringe is alive and well.
Oh.
It is alive and well. So, let's get some little context with this. I do some trolling online, I do. But mine is typically, I do my stereotypical redneck because, you know, my mother comes from Arkansas and my grandmother comes from Arkansas. So, I grew up around a lot of Southerners and a lot of weird shit.
Oh.
Okay, we've grown up around a lot of weird Southern shit.
Yes.
So, I'm down there. My friendly trolling is just like, oh, don't go down there. There's grenades down there. Daddy, hold my possum. Daddy, oh my God, they killed Larry. Why'd they kill Larry? Daddy, hold my possum. I'm gonna fucking frag this motherfucker in the face. You know,
that's more of the, you know, banter and stuff that I would prefer to hear from people on Xbox Live or PlayStation when they're online, because that is more friendly than telling somebody, oh, go fuck off, you bitch. What are you gonna do? You gonna try to find me? You're probably sucking on your dad's dick right now. That is like so disturbing and disgusting to me.
It is. And we're all gamers here. Okay, we're all, well, not all of us nerd culture. Some of us are more tabletop gamers. Some of us are more regular time, you know, casual. They call us the casuals. We're hardcore casual, like intermediate and everything. But the gaming community typically is around 30. 30 is the median of the gaming community because they grew up with a lot of these games and they like to see how things evolved. So when there's like a bunch of these little itty bitty kids talking about gangbanging your mom on a Tuesday night, you just want to pop them in the face and ask them where their parents are. Or even troll on them and saying, well, I work at Xbox support and your console is being banned. that scares the crap out of them.
Yeah, that definitely
But that's
scares
also,
the crap.
yeah, that's also on the line of cyberbullying, too.
It is.
Which, I
Not
don't know,
to
it's a
mention
fine
the-
line because you're picking on a little kid who's saying derogatory things, saying, yes, it's untrue that if you are, more power to you, if you are an Xbox plant or something. But a lot of these parents these days
are
just
not disciplining their children
exactly
the way that they're supposed to be.
And not only that, the Xbox, the PlayStation, that's the babysitter now. They don't have other people doing anything, and they don't really care.
Like, okay, Billy, I'm just gonna sit you in front of the TV. We're gonna put on a video game. You can play whatever you want. I'll get you whatever game you want. Just don't bother mommy when she needs her drinky time or if she's with her friends. And it's like, I'm sitting there hearing some of these kids, because sometimes me and Jordan just play Call of Duty just for shits and giggles.
Or Grand Theft Auto.
Or Grand Theft Auto. I'm not too fond of it, but I have played it. And I'm just baffled by what is coming from these kids' mouths. Mm-hmm. It's like, where is the discipline?
Now, I know you're going to say, but Jordan. This is just all trolling. It's all in playful banter and jest. Well, it's not really that much of playful banter and jest. It is downright disturbing for a bunch of little kids to be running around, running their mouth and saying, "Oh, choke on it, faggot," or something like that. It's really hurtful for a lot of people, because that itself is cyberbullying. But that's like where the thin line is are you the cyberbully or are the kid? Because in the court of law, they would side with the kid, even though the kid is being an asshole over you. If you're like, well, I'm going to find you and I'm going to make you shut up or something like that, they'll flag that as a threat.
Yes.
The kids will take that more of as a threat, especially if you are someone that has that authority that can console ban them, or if you are a hacker that can find their IP and kick them offline, which hacking, that is a federal offense as well, too.
And people who are caught can do some serious jail time. So guys, if you're one of those hackers, you better rethink.
Or the people that cheat in the games, especially you're having fun. Okay, you're having fun. You're playing Call of Duty, everything. So all of a sudden, you get this really bad lag, and the guy that was in front of you is now suddenly behind you, and he snipes you in the face. How did that happen? Okay, you're thinking maybe it's just a little bit of lag. My internet connection isn't the best right now, so I'll give it a second thought. The next time, it happens the same player, the same way again. You shoot at him and shoot at him and shoot at him, and he's just running and running and running and running, and he's running still in place. And then he goes right behind you. Well, that can also be up to lag as well, too, especially if the host has really bad lag as well. The third time, he's just running right there. He comes up, you shoot him point blank in the face with your sniper rifle.
Nothing happens.
7 times, nothing happens, and he stabs you in the neck. Okay, this is getting a little weird now. This is becoming borderline no longer lag into actual cheating. And there you look at your scoreboard, and there are 0 deaths with this douche. And everybody else has a bunch of deaths. And he has like the top of the line. Dude, you're committing a federal offense for a video game. Seriously.
Yeah, is it really worth them finding you and putting you in jail for?
It really isn't. Yeah.
It's not worth it? Do you really want to be labeled that person as, oh, yeah, what are you in for? Video game hacking and lag switching and all that?
Yeah.
What the fuck, man? Seriously.
It's not worth it. There's also another thing that really irks me. Okay, say I'm a lurker. That's one of the terms, if you don't know what a lurker is. There's people that are active, they are passive, they are lurkers. Lurkers are the ones that just sit in the back lines and they just listen to what's going on around them, and they find the fun and everything in that. Sometimes they don't. They just like to listen to what those people have to say and what they are saying.
And sometimes, us lurkers will chime in or say, yeah, I kind of agree with that with this map, or no, I don't really like that because of this, and just kind of build up a conversation and stuff.
We have that ability. We have that ability to speak, but we just choose not to because we want to see how the game goes. We'll play a couple games with a bunch of people, and as it progresses, if we see that they aren't the above people that we've listed, we'll go ahead and start talking a little bit and have some amazing conversations. I mean, I have had some of the best people that I could play with. When I first started playing on Xbox, I did Halo 3 live. And we actually ended up playing with a bunch of leaguers, and we didn't know that they were small-time leaguers. And I'm like, oh, God, why do I suck so bad? Why do I suck so bad? I was always at the bottom of the board. You want to make sure that you're with those type of people as well, too, because they'll have that playful banter with you back and forward. You know, they won't be like, oh, your mom sucks, that sort of thing. No.
Yeah, they're not there to piss you off. Some of them are actually there to help people who are not that good become a better player.
Exactly. And if they like you, they'll keep you in their circle.
Exactly. And that's what I love about a lot of these actual leaguers that are playing with non-leaguers. They give them tips and tricks on how to become a better gamer in COD or Halo or some of your more advanced games like Destiny or, you know, what's the new one that just recently came out that is kind of like a mesh between Destiny and COD?
Oh God, is that Counter-Strike? I think it might be Counter-Strike.
Something along those lines.
Yeah, but that's not really like Destiny and COD. There's a couple of them that are MMOs or arena-based, kind of like Call of Duty and
so
such.
When you're playing with a big party on your server and everything, it's nice to see people give those helpful tips and tricks because you tend to take that into consideration. Okay, maybe I should try this, maybe I should try that. And once you do try it, you're like, hey, this actually works.
And those people come to you like family. I mean, I met my really good friend Charley, who does the Atomic Nerd Alert logo. I met him through Holly on Halo 3.
Yeah.
And we've known each other for like it's been like 5 years now.
Oh my
yeah.
gosh.
So
That
you
time
can
flies.
have you can have some of the best people that you've ever met in your entire life, but you can also meet the freaking worst of the worst.
The ones where you say, I personally don't wish death upon people, but
I hope they step on a Lego.
yeah, you know, it's like people like that.
Yeah. I hate people like that. Have you had any of the worst gaming experience? What was your worst gaming experience?
Besides the little brats on there.
Besides little brats.
Oh my god.
What was the one where you were just like, okay, I rage quit?
The one time where I was like, okay, I rage quit, I was playing some Ghost on live, and I was going off to this one area in one of the maps. It was the one with the castle. I can't remember what exactly that map was called, but I was going off to one section, and this one person was from the other team.
Just camping?
Camping. I mean, yes, I do camp too, but I'm not one of those that stay in one specific spot. I at least move around.
Yeah.
But this person, it seemed like they had infinity fucking frag grenades in every other grenade and would throw them regardless of which direction you were coming in at to take the castle remains.
Mm-hmm.
And I heard in the background every time I got killed, haha, this bitch sucks. And when I finally killed him, I'm like, yeah, no, it's called one person trying to be having fun in a game. It's not competitive. I don't play these games for competition. I play it for fun. That's my whole mentality.
That's why there's leaguers versus us casuals.
And those that are for fun have more fun, but then they get so pissed off because the leaguers are like, oh, this bitch sucks, haha, fucking faggot over here. I'm like, fuck you guys!
Mm-hmm. And I've noticed it's mainly men. The women on there, they're over-sexual, and they're just trying to get attention. They give us girl gamers a bad name. There's gamer girls and girl gamers. We are girl gamers. We game just like everybody else. We game just like every other guy. Gamer girls, they're the little sexy ones that don't really give a shit and they don't know what they're doing.
They're the ones where you see pictures of them with a controller on one boob, a controller on the other boob, console between their legs, going, I'm a gamer.
And it's even
you're not.
Yeah, and it's even the wrong controllers to that. And I'm like, are you fucking idiots? But there is a huge difference between being a girl gamer and a gamer girl. And gamer girl, saying you're a gamer girl or like a gamer guy, you know, that has turned into such a negative stigma for women. It's not even funny. So that's why I just say I'm a girl gamer. I happen to have a vagina and I play video games.
Yeah.
I am not a gamer girl because that's just like a hoorah. I'm a beer cheerleader and everything.
Type of girl, pretty, would rather pose naked with all these different consoles going, hey, look at me, I play video games too.
Yeah.
No, you don't. You just say that because your boyfriend plays the video game.
I'm just like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? Put on your big girl panties, deal with it, grab a controller, and fucking have fun. That's what these games are about. They're play. It's play. You're here to have fun and to play. Yeah, a little bit of jest, a little bit of trolling, that's completely fine and harmless. But when you're getting overly sexual, like, oh, I'm going to stick your penis in my butt. Oh, I want you. All this sort of shit. Like, oh my God, you give us ladies a bad name by whoring out. Not meaning to slut shame at all. But it's really giving us gamer girls such a bad name.
It's really, really, really bad when you go on there, when you go on live on any console that...
And a guy finds out that you're a girl.
Yes, especially with Jordan, because she does sound like a prepubescent boy.
And I love that because I kept calling this Justin Bieber size faggot. And I'm like, last time I checked, I didn't just spread a penis overnight. And they're like, oh, you're a girl? Do you have a kick? Can I hit you up? No!
Some of the nasty ones will be, oh, what's your bra size? When was the last time you had dick in you?
And then when they find out that I am lesbian, ooh, can I watch?
Yeah.
Ooh, I can turn you straight. No, bitch! You can't even get a fucking girl. Why are you trying to hit me up? No.
I love it. I every once in a while I'll still have contact with this one guy who goes by Funk Your Face.
Oh, I love Funk Your Face.
He's awesome.
Oh, I love him.
You know, every time that I would sit and talk with him, he'd tell me about, you know, it was just like casual conversation, and then all of a sudden I'd hear, ugh, gotcha, bitch! and I'm like, you doing okay there?
Yeah.
Did your girlfriend get you a little too good? And he's like, oh, no, she got me later. I mean, some of the people on Xbox or on PlayStation that you meet are just some of the nicest people, and the ones that are the douchebags, they can go, go elsewhere.
Yeah, you don't want to let those douchebags deter you from some of the best people.
It is very true. It is very true. And it's hard to find really good people on, live, whether it's Xbox, PlayStation, or even on computer games. When you're online, it's hard to find really good people that accept you for who you are.
Exactly. That's why a lot of WoW players are awesome. I don't personally play WoW. It was always expensive. I was always the broke kid that was moving from place to place.
Both of us were.
Well, yeah, we were, because we were a military family.
Yep.
And my dad was enlisted, which, kudos to the enlisted people.
Yes. And all you military people, thank you for your service.
It's very difficult when you're moving from place to place and you don't have enough time or enough money and such to be able to play these games like WoW and such.
Or at the time the computer wouldn't take.
Yeah, because it was an old outdated computer or something like that.
For it.
But that's why I kind of stayed away from WoW. But you hear all these stories about, oh, this guy left his wife for this girl on WoW, or I found my spouse from playing WoW. You hear a lot more of a better community with these MMOs than you do with the shooters, with the arena type shooters like Call of Duty and such.
Right.
And that's something that I absolutely love. I mean, I also play GTA, and I found some of the best people I have on GTA as well too, but I also have found some of the worst that will just camp out there and just kill you over and over, and they will just hunt you down.
With GTA, especially if you have an open party where that means anybody and everybody is in it,
Or you just spawn in.
Or you just spawn in, and all of a sudden you find some person who follows you from when you spawn in to when you go to buy clothes or ammunition or anything, and they just blow you the fuck up with
a rocket launcher over and over and over and over.
And then you're like, fuck this, I'm doing a private party.
Yeah, I started to do private parties instead. It was much more enjoyable just driving around, getting money that way by doing these.
That, yes, that was more enjoyable. I personally like Saints Row franchise a little more. I mean, it's pretty much exactly the same, but
it's kind of different.
I mean, that's why I say it's kind of pretty much exactly the same. I mean, you still go buy ammunition, you still do the missions, you can still do like free play and stuff, but it's more fun. Yeah. It's a little more fun than GTA.
See, with GTA, some of the worst players was actually one of Holly's exes.
Oh my god. Don't even get me started on that.
This douche, okay, we're just gonna call him Jekyll's. We're gonna call him Jekyll's. Alright, so Jekyll's was one of the biggest douchebags of all time, so he was wanting to play with Holly online, and she was playing with him.
I finally was able...
she was playing on my character as well, too.
At the time, this was I think this was like a month before... It was either a couple weeks to a month before I had my own GTA account. And I ended up playing on Jordan's GTA character, and he was like, well, since I can't actually take my girl out, I'm going to take her out on a video game. So I'm like, okay, sometimes it's the thought that counts.
Yeah.
And at a certain point, I got so tired to where I was actually falling asleep in the chair. Jordan picked up the controller, because I think I actually fell asleep and it fell.
No, you didn't fall asleep on this. I didn't fall asleep. No. We were in the middle of a game. It was like a one-on-one player versus player PvP.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And I
sucked horribly.
She sucked, and she was like really, really, really screwing up my character stats and such. So I was like, okay, I've had enough of that. Do you mind if I play a little bit just to boost up so my character doesn't get penalized as much?
And of course, I'm like, no, that's fine, whatever. I'm not too fond of GTA anyway.
She kept the headset so that way she can talk to him. I grabbed the controller, and then all of a sudden, it just started turning around, and I just kept killing him and killing him and killing him. And
I had to take the headset off quickly because he was screaming and yelling because he was losing.
He was losing. Like, I have never met any man-child
screaming and throwing a temper tantrum like
as bad as Jekyll's. Like, seriously, you think that women are bad at screaming and hollering and everything. A man-child, mind you, losing at a video game is like a 2-year-old having a temper tantrum in the middle of a Walmart because mommy said he couldn't have that new Xbox toy. That new Skylanders.
Oh, yeah, seriously.
He was going, what the fucking hell? I fucking hate this bitch. I'm gonna fucking get her. Like, it was insane. It was fucking insane. He was going nuts. I was hearing him. I was sitting a little bit away from Holly, and I was just killing him and killing him and killing him.
Oh my god.
And he would get me one time. I'm like, okay, that was a good shot. But I kept going at it because I've been very, very good at PvP with that game and everything. And Jekyll's was just freaking out, and he rage quit. He freaking rage quit. He's like, I'm done. I'm fucking done for the night. Yep. Okay, bye. And then Jekyll's calls Holly, and then he's just freaking out about me on the phone because I beat him in a video game. That right there, that is exactly the prime example of people you don't want to be with and don't want to play with.
Not just that, but it was like a month and a half later, the same kind of thing happened again, and I'm like, okay, it's already starting to go downhill from here, so...
She cut ties with that asshole loser real fast, and Jekyll's is now juggling his gigolo down.
You know, the whole thing they say is the first 90 days of a relationship, you'll find somebody's true colors within
Yes.
the first 90 days. It wasn't even 90 days. Let's just say that.
So let's just say, don't date a gamer like that because they're fucking assholes.
Oh
If
my
you hear them
God.
talking like shit like that on Xbox, that's how they're going to be treating everybody else in their waking life. So that's a tip for all of you guys and gals out there with game rage and having bad players and bad experiences on playing games. I mean, I've had quite a few, especially as a lurker. I'm actually streaming. I Twitch stream on Roseblood93. That's my Twitch handle. That's also my Xbox handle. And I'm playing Elder Scrolls Online. And there's this dude that's like calling everybody a faggot just because no one would sell him a vampire bite. He wanted to be a vampire. He wanted a bite and he didn't want to pay the crown store. And he also didn't want to go hunting some vampires and get bit himself. He didn't want to do that. So instead, he was going off and saying that he wanted this vampire bite. He's like, I'll pay for a vampire bite, faggot. Any faggots out here got a vampire bite for me? No. No one's gonna give your ass a vampire bite. It's just like this other people that came up to me the other day. They were dancing around, singing, all that, because this girl, she was just starting out. It was her first time playing the awesomeness that is Elder Scrolls Online, and she really wanted a mount.
Playing that.
Yo, it is beautiful. She wanted a mount really bad, and she was going around, and they were playing music, and they were singing the songs of Skyrim, and they were singing the songs of Elder Scrolls Online that they learned offline on YouTube and such, and I ended up donating to them enough money so she can, that 10K, so that way she can get her first mount. Because I'm going around, I'm doing my stuff. I sell a bunch of my stuff, like my woods and everything. Because I'm not the biggest crafter. I don't really like to craft. I just like to go in like it's a single player game and just have fun with it and get better at it. And that's how I rank up really, really fast as I play by myself and everything. And I don't even need like the Rings of Mara for it, which that is your version of getting married and you get double XP. Actually, it's like times 2 XP. So yeah, that would be double XP or something like that. Every time you play with your spouse in game. So I gave them the money just out of free will and everything because they were nice. They were awesome people. Whereas that dick over there, no, I wasn't going to turn his ass into a vampire by any means.
No. Definitely not. Even if I was playing at that time, I wouldn't even give that to him. I mean, just by him saying that, it sounds like he's a real douchebag in real life.
Yeah, and then he was going off doing the rape jokes too. So if you are somebody that does the rape jokes, you are the worst kind of person. You need to stop breathing my air. Seriously.
Never do those jokes, ever.
Because you never know what is going to be a trigger warning for someone out there.
Seriously, in all honesty, you never know if you're actually playing with a
survivor or not.
Survivor or not. Making jokes like that, it is not a good idea at all.
And you become the worst kind of gamer.
Yes.
So you know what, guys? This is what you gotta do if you want an awesome game experience. 1, lurk around if need be. Make sure that you test the waters for those trolls.
Yes,
2,
definitely do.
If you have those trolls, make sure it's just playful banter, not the whole I'm a fucking suck your mom off, you motherfucking cunt. Those sort of people. Or like Holly Zach's Juggles. 3, have fun. It's a thriving community. It's a beautiful gaming community that you want to immerse yourself in because gaming is also a way of life. Your on and off life is exactly overlaying with each other with social media, video games, what have you. We are in that society. I said society instead of society. We are in the society today where online is real life.
Yeah, I mean, it's like when you have a bad day at work, the thing you want to go do, get online, play some video games to kind of unwind, chill with your online friends. That's good.
So please, be a decent human being. Be a very decent human being, have some compassion for your fellow gamer, give some respect, because we're
Yes.
all here to bond and love games. That's why we play, and that's why we do what we do.
Oh, yes. I mean, it's not a competition.
Unless it is, and you're a leaguer, then
And
by all
you're
means have some
actually
healthy
playing-
competition, but healthy
And if you're playing
competition.
for, like, all the COD competitions, like the real deal competitions where you can play for, like, a scholarship
Or
to
the
any
League of
college.
Legends competitions.
Same with
yeah.
that. That's the only competitiveness that I would probably do.
Make sure it's healthy and you congratulate
Yes.
each other, at least saying, hey, that was a good game. You know what? You might have killed me so many times, or I might have died and had a KD of, sorry, that's kill death ratio if you're not sure what that is. I had a KD of 8 and 53.
Like,
at
I
least
killed
say,
8
hey,
people and died 53
at
times.
least you got 8 people. You might have brought us down a little bit. It's okay. You're still learning.
Yes.
But at least you got those 8. Congratulations.
Any kind of, hey, good job, nice game, well played, that kind of thing is always welcome. Don't go and do, oh, you fucking suck, I don't want you on my team anymore. Don't do that, because then that's going to make somebody feel, that's going to make them feel like they're not worth being on anybody's team, whether it's in a video game or in real life, away from video games. So a lot of things that people say online, it can affect people offline as well.
It can.
So please watch what you say to people like that.
We're all love games here. Be smart, know your part. Game on.
Game on.
All right, guys, if you like this episode, make sure you give it a nice like, a thumbs up. Also, make sure to subscribe and let us know how we are doing. A lot of
Please
feedback
do.
would be amazing right now. This is our new episode of the Atomic Nerd Alert. We are just starting out as well, too, so it is completely mind-boggling. I thought that maybe about 7 or so people would be watching, but it's anywhere between 17 to 100 or so. That is outstanding. I absolutely love this. Make sure you share it at least. Give it some love. Let us know what we can do to improve. All right, guys. Also, major love to the big Charley, the Chucky Chuck of Chucks. The one that put the Chuck in Chuck E. Cheese.
Charley,
Oh,
Charley,
yes. The main
Charley.
man. You can hit him up on Twitter at Chuck Pros. You can also hit him up on Facebook at Chuck Productions. He does some awesome work.
Oh
Make
my
sure you
gosh,
like some of his
seriously,
stuff
guys.
on there. If you also are thinking about doing a podcast yourself or need some invitations out or anything graphic design, you can hit him up on DM or private message him or do what you
seriously,
need to do.
he would love to do artwork for anybody who would want it.
Oh, yeah.
He's just that good and that kind-hearted.
He's going to be doing the cover of my Major Tom video game. He's going to do the cover art
Nice.
for it. I've already talked to him about doing that because he is such a talented, amazing dude. So please,
Yes.
go check him out. Go give our brother some
Seriously,
love.
give him some love.
He's also known as Zombie Lover, ZOMB13 LOV3R on Xbox. Make sure you go give him some love on some Destiny. He loves playing some Destiny. And also, right now, he loves playing the Black Ops 3. So if you see him on Black Ops 3, give him some love. Make sure you give him a good gamer score as well, too. All right, Holly, where can they find you?
They can find me on Twitter. I am known as Holly Music Girl on Twitter. Same with Instagram. Facebook, you can just type in Holly Music Girl as well, or Holly Cowlitz. That's KALUITZ, I think.
You don't even know.
I can't even. It's been such a long day today, but this one was actually a really good one.
Yeah.
And you can also find me on Instagram as the same as Holly Music Girl.
All right. Hail Cthulhu.
Hail Satan in honor of Chris.
And